Hi there, this is Steve from STO N SHO. We're out here today at BMW and we're filming the new 2025 X3. This is the M Sport version. Now ironically, in the past the X3 and the X4 have been the same vehicle, one being an SUV like this one and then one sloped style coupe. And for us the brackets have been the same, but for this year it looks like the X4 will continue being the old style, the S&S 149A and B. And this new, the X3 2025 has a new styling. You can see here, there is going to be no lower camera, so there won't be an offset. It'll be a lower center mount. The sensor's up higher in the grill here, so, and it will be a no drill, so that's good. But so this will be just for the X3. This is the M Sport version, and we're kind of working against the car wash in the background, so we're going to try to talk loud but get this fitment done. So I'll go ahead and turn it over to Mike and he'll take it over from here.
All right, thanks Steve, and I'm going to talk loud. I'm not trying to yell in your ear, but like Steve said, oh, quiet it down. We're at a dealership and they have their automatic car wash for the cars that they're servicing and stuff. So 2 factory screws, 10mm head. We're going to remove both of those. And we will not be reusing these. We'll be providing you with spacers, and new fasteners are going to be a 1/8" spacer and a 4.8 by 25 screw. And like I said, we're fortunately right now we're in between the car washes, but I'm sure it's going to start back up, so we'll just go as fast as we can. So all right, so 4.8 through the base plate, spacer on top, and then start it in the hole. And this is pretty straightforward, and of course it's always important, as I say always, start both sides before you start doing any kind of tightening. It'll just save you a lot of grief. So there you go. So that's tightened up. And now the factory screws that came out use a 10mm head, and the ones we're going to give you have an 8mm head. So you'll need both a 10mm socket and an 8mm socket. I like to go back and forth, working them down. And then once you can feel them getting snug. Now, he's going into a metal J-clip, so you can over tighten them, but you'd have to really be trying. You can see I stay up by the head, but I still put a pretty good amount of torque on those. And there you go. See how solid that is. Then to put the front on, all you do is grab the pull pin, get the rods past the pull pin, and just slide it until you hear that click and it locks into place, and you're all done.
Yep, make sure for maintenance to lubricate the pull pin from time to time. And if you're going through an automated car wash that has rollers anyway, I don't think this one here actually does, but if it has the rollers that'll come down over the front of your car, it will damage this front plate with your license on there, so you want to make sure that you remove it. And here's what it looks like. Sits in the lower center of the grill. And again, on this, for the 2025, there won't be an offset version because the camera is up here.
Yeah, the sensor's right here.
Sensor's up in a higher location, so now it'll just be a lower center mount. And your license plate goes on the front plate and you're done.
We're going to now show you how to mount the license plate to the front bracket. You're going to take your plate, take the screw, put it through the plate, then line it up on the bracket like so. Put the nylon lock nut on it. Now the nylon lock nut will have a nylon ring and then no ring, so the ring goes to the outside. So when you put it on, make sure the ring goes to the outside. And then take your 10mm socket or wrench, if you have just a wrench, Phillips screwdriver, and just tighten them up. Ring in there is going to keep it from rattling off. So there you go. That's what it should look like when you're all done.